I really enjoy building businesses. I've built a number of them. I've been reasonably successful in some of the things that I've done. And the great joy for me is having the original idea, pulling the team together, creating it from nothing into something of value and of substance. I'm most happy when there's 20, 30, 40, 50 people in the business. When it gets to a couple of hundred people, it's difficult to remember everybody's names, to know what everybody does. The bit I enjoy the most of all is the building. When things become more mature, more like a proper business, you might say, I think it's time then for other people to take them over and run them. And with Atom Bank, I had the idea back in 2013. I put the first 6 people together in a room in 2014. Today there's over 300 people, over £1 billion on the balance sheet, over 300 million of capital raised. It's a great business and it's time for someone else to take it over. I think my experience actually goes back almost 20 years to when I set up something called the Financial Services Forum. Financial Services Forum was established in 1998 to bring together senior executives from financial services companies with a remit to improve their marketing on the basis that good marketing would be good for the consumer. And in the past, marketing in financial services has been a bit of a zero-sum game. A lot of companies think they could only win at the expense of the customer. And more enlightened marketers realize it should be a win-win. And for 18 years, the Financial Services Forum has been promoting this concept of good marketing is good for the customer. I first had the opportunity to put that into practice with Metro Bank back in 2008 and more latterly with Atom Bank. But we believe passionately that profit is a byproduct of doing something well for the customer. If you give the customer a better product or a better service or a better experience and you manage your business well, you will be profitable. Now, it's important that businesses make profit because they need to reward those who provided the risk capital, reward those who work in the business, invest in the growth of the business and so forth. But it should be that way around. The profit should be a byproduct of doing something well for the customer. And I think one of the great problems with banks today is that they've lost sight of this and they think they're just in business to make money. They've forgotten about the customer. Gosh, I'm often asked what is the secret of any success that I might have had. It's not because I'm particularly clever. I didn't have any money when I started out. I didn't have rich parents. What's underpinned any success I have, I would say, is that every day I get up and I go to work. You might go, well, that doesn't sound much. But the reality is you have good days, you have bad days. You have good weeks, you have bad weeks. You have good months, bad months, sometimes good years and bad years. When we were building Metro Bank and we were raising the money, which was very, very difficult, we raised most of it in America. And over a 3-week period, we raised about $116 million, or had commitments to $116 million. I flew home on the Friday night, and on the Monday, Lehman Brothers went bust. And of that $116 million, 65 million disappeared that week. And you go, it would have been very easy to just go, oh, it's all too difficult. But I got up and I went to work and we kept going, and eventually we made a success of Atom. So for me, the one thing I've learned is business isn't always easy, but just keep going.